Well, my name is Tracy Tarum, and I am seeking your vote in the Republican primary on August 5th to represent the 5th Congressional District. A little bit about myself. First off, I graduated high school in 1994. So I'm one of the young ones in this race. 6 weeks approximately after graduating, I found myself in a cold cafeteria wondering what I'd done, where was I going, what was going to happen, in a cafeteria in San Antonio, Texas, Lackland Air Force Base, preparing for basic training. Prior to enlisting, I had to take an oath, and it's an oath that I believed in then, I believe in now. I swore that I would protect my country, my Constitution, her people, against all enemies, foreign and domestic. I spent 4 years serving against enemies foreign, and now I seek your vote to defend us against enemies domestic. And some people that sounds like a catchy line, or it sounds a little harsh. Some people may think it's overstated. I don't believe it is. I think when you really study what's happening in our country, we have serious enemies amongst us, and some of them just blindly going about. They don't realize they're the enemy. Some have a master plan, and that is the enemy. But a little bit about it, I could name some people for you. I could say Harry Reid. I could say Nancy Pelosi. I could say Jim Cooper. But these people are really a symptom of greater problems. They're not a problem. And I like to use the analogy when you cut your finger. You cut your finger and you bleed. The blood is not a problem, it's a symptom. It can cause problems, it can stain your clothes, it can ruin something, but the blood is not the problem, it's a symptom of yet a greater problem, the cut. You have to address the cut. These people are a problem, but they're a symptom, and they cause many problems throughout. But the greater problem is what we need to deal with. And that, to me, is undeniably socialism, Marxism, progressivism. That's the real problem. An absolute and intentional dismembering and intentional ignorance of our Constitution. We don't teach our Constitution in schools anymore. Most people sitting in this room, I would say, unless you went to a private school, never were taught the Constitution in school. I know I was not. My children have not. They don't even teach the Constitution in law school anymore. They'll teach case law, but the constitutional in-depth studies don't have that. Another problem is the bashing and just completely tearing down the image and integrity of our founding fathers. These were not people who we should hold in disregard. These were brave, wonderful, patriot men. They knew what they faced if they were captured and tried as for treason, as traitors. Unimaginable what they would have gone through. They did it anyway. They knew what had to be done. I believe they were divinely inspired, and we're trampling it. We're letting go of what they fought to secure and gave us. I'm not going to bend or break or mold into anybody other than who I am. Everything I tell you, every question I answer is based on my principles, based on my integrity and my convictions. I will not tell you what you want to hear. I will tell you what you need to hear. God willing, you'll agree with me. You'll understand and know and believe in me and think that I am the best man to represent this district, or woman. You will believe that my integrity is sound. I believe the more, my website is dumpjimcooper.com. Appropriate. Dumpjimcooper.com. And I pour my heart and soul in those pages. Nothing on my website has been written by anybody else unless it's a quote, and I will have attributed to that. So my time is up, but please check it out and know that everything you read on my website was written by me, and that's where you can really find out who I am and what I'm about.